In honor of Father's Day, I wanted to talk about how important it is to have a father figure in our lives, men, especially if we've never had a positive role model, anyone who would show us growing up how to be responsible, how to take accountability, how to sacrifice for others. Why is that important? Because it comes a time in our lives where those things are going to be needed from us. They're going to be required of us. So you don't become a man until you become responsible. I shared a quote, I think last week on my social media. It was from Winston Churchill. It said, "The price of greatness is responsibility." We want a lot of things in life. Very few of us are willing to take full responsibility in order to have those things that we desire. So it's important for us to have someone, a father figure in our lives who can show us how to conduct ourselves in a way that allows us to become the man who deserves to have those things. Now, if you're fortunate like myself to have a great father, to have a father who cared about his family, who cared about displaying a work ethic that was worth replicating, then you are a very fortunate individual, as I have been. See, because now I have something to give my own sons. I was given a playbook. I was given something to go by. Now, I'm not my dad, but I took what I learned and I'm applying it to this current season, to this time in my life. I'm making it my own. But otherwise, I wouldn't have had anything to refer to. And a lot of men don't have that. A lot of men that I know personally don't have that. They've never had that. Shout out to the single moms who have had to be both roles. I'm not taking anything away from them. Women are some of the strongest individuals I've ever met. They've got a pain tolerance, they've got a drive, a work ethic that's unreal at times. So shout out to them. But I know a lot of men that have never had what I've had in my life, what my sons are going to have in their lives. So it's kind of hard to understand the concept of a father figure if you've never had one. Well, let me explain something. Even if you don't have children, if you are in a position of influence at work, maybe you are part of a community gathering, maybe a church or something like that, some kind of social circle. If you have influence, then you've got eyes on you. You've got people watching you. And keep in mind the accountability that comes with that, whether we like it or not. And I actually talked about this in last week's video about how it's hard to take accountability for things we don't think are our fault. In the same way, it's kind of hard to take responsibility and accountability for things that we don't see are our problem. Like, that's not my issue. Well, you know what? Just like you needed an example to follow and you didn't have one, there are other individuals looking at you in that same way. They see you doing something that they think, man, that might be worth taking after. That might be worth trying to replicate. It's a responsibility that we have on us. It's a responsibility that we have amongst our peers, amongst our coworkers. And as men, it's something that we should appreciate. That father figure, that ideal, being that individual that maybe we never had, in our lives. See, it has to start somewhere, and it has to start with someone. And why not you? And man, listen, if you are struggling with confidence, if you're struggling with finding purpose, if you're struggling with advancing, if you feel stuck, and you think I can help you, and you think someone like me might be beneficial in helping you out, click that link in the bio, in the description of the video. It's a 30-minute intro call to see if you and I would be a good fit for each other. And if you would like to work with me as your life coach, we'll take it from there. Have a great one.